It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And coming up, it's the 49ers superstar wide receiver. He's coming off a week where he stepped the stat sheet in both yards and touchdowns. It's the 49ers in the Giants on Thursday night.
Boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. Well, still very early in the season, obviously, CD, but already key injuries that they've had to deal with.
And what's really difficult for a team is to try and maintain their focus when they feel like they've been a little bit snake-bitten. It feels like every time they turn around, another injury crops up. How do they manage to hang together, get guys to play a little bit above their heads, and make sure that they're still afloat when their starters make it back?
On first down, Manning. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And he goes out right around the 39. You look at this Niner defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Montana's throw pulled in by Kittle. Well, Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a first down. Able to avoid him at the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On 2nd down, Montana. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28. The Niners at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
1st and 10 for Montana and company. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. You talk about this Giant defense. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
So a long drive, 11 plays all told, but in the end, they come away with nothing.
And what can you do from an offensive standpoint except pat your kicker on the head and say, get him next time?
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now Manning. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Over the middle, complete. That's Barber. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Montana. Connects with Kittle underneath. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Montana. Pass taken in by his big tight end. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Play fake. Now here's Montana. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Owens. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. His throw incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Now Montana. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Craig. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Here's Montana to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They will look to throw. Montana. And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and that will tie us at 3-3. Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Manning now on 1st down. This will be dumped off to Barber. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle they go with Barber. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. They'll stay on the ground with Barber. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now Manning. And his throw is incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully. I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Yeah, they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. They fake the handoff. Now Manning, and he's got Shockey. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. On second down, Barber. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. It's a gain of 4, and it gets them the first. Manning now to throw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. To throw, it's Manning. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On first down, it's Craig. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Manning now on first down, and they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Barber. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Now Manning throwing on second down. Wiggles free. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He's got it to the 43 here.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants have taken the lead. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. On first down, Montana. He finds his man, complete. It's Owens. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Shotgun. Here's Montana. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll get this up to the 39. Now this throw caught left side. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. On second down, Montana. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Touchdown! A great play there. as the first half is winding down. And the Niners have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Now for the point after. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. So thanks to the late touch. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Third quarter starts with a run by Barber. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Manning to throw on second down. Here's 3rd and 7. On play action, it's Manning. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Play action. It's Montana. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Here comes the 49ers punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. Now Manning. He'll check this one down to Barber. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the 1st. Manning. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Over the middle to Beckham. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. From midfield, here's Manning. Able to find the open man. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. On the handoff, this is Barber. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Once again, it's Barber. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Manning. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. They'll go for it. It's Manning. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Oh, heck of a move. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney. On 2nd down now. It's Craig. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Montana. He finds his man, complete. It's Craig. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. To throw is Montana. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers have moved down in front. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And New York set to take the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. And the Giants send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Sanders shaking and baking, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the 3rd.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You've got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good play at all.
They will look to throw. Montana, 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. Had a first down on that last catch as well. They go play action with Montana. And that's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now Montana. He finds his man, complete. It's Owens. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They get this out left. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the 49ers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Manning to throw on 2nd down. There's the stiff arm. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. This now a 3rd and 4. This pass caught by Beckham. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down. From the gun, here's Barber. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Now 2nd and 3. Manning going to throw. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in the open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a 1st down.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Colin Johnson from 10 yards out. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. McManus now for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. There's a nice move. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 47. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Play fake. Now here's Montana. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Montana to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The tight end in motion right. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And this time he's into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends were on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Giants now down by 2 touchdowns. 2:07 remaining. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, here's Manning. This will be dumped off to Barber. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. They'll try it now with Barber. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Under 90 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10. They shakes him off. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those times.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Now Manning, gotta have this one. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And they take a knee. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the 49ers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.